For these preschoolers, the first step in their education careers began with some fun and games at this developmental checkup held recently in Nobleford for Palliser Regional Schools. In a fun and friendly way, the children were tested and observed to see how they were developing in certain basic areas.
The areas that the developmental checkup addresses are gross motor, so physical, big physical movement, fine motor, so small physical movement, the hands, communication, problem solving, personal and social skills.
These checkups are optional. Parents are invited to attend by school and health authorities. They are looking to identify any developmental delays in the children. About 1 in 3 will display some form of behavior that will require attention.
It could be a little thing like they're saying L for Y, like lello for yellow, or tat for cat. It can be a little thing like that, right through to something much more involved and requiring much more in way of services.
Over the course of an hour, parents and children visit various play stations where the youngsters take part in activities. These activities are scored and further compared against a North American standard. For parents, catching little problems before they grow into bigger ones means their kids stand a better chance of succeeding in school. But sometimes finding out how their kids are doing in certain areas can be a bit of a shock.
It makes you almost feel bad about what I'm doing. Well, because I found out his fine motor skills aren't the greatest, so I'm not sitting down with him enough and learning to teach him how to use scissors and stuff like that. So they're saying that it's basically I should really, this summer, me and my husband should maybe try more, sit down with him, say, hey, draw a circle, do stuff like that.
For schools, these developmental checkups serve a number of purposes.
Well, for Palliser, it's great because this is kind of the meeting point for families, community, and staff. And we get to start establishing relationships with families. And it allows us to get a bit of a peek at what's going to be coming down the tubes. And we can have supports and staffing in place by the fall, which is very beneficial.
Experts say identifying and correcting developmental delays in children can save millions of dollars in resource and programming costs later on. For parents, these checkups offer a chance to see where their children are in their development, and sometimes they provide a much-needed vote of confidence for the work they're doing at home.
Yeah, it was just nice to have reassurance and know that you're doing an okay job at home on your own without help, and that, things are going to be good.